there, guys. What is up? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse. And I'm back up here because I just like the view. I like the view. What can I say? I'm not going to apologize for it. It's a pretty view. Oh, gosh. Always nagging. But anyway, we are over here at the Museum of All Things Creativerse. And today we're going to get some progress in here because we are at episode 95. And that's a big one. That's a big one. I don't know if you guys know this. I am big on the number 95. But anyway, yeah, I want to get some progress in here. I'm going to do a little bit of work. I'm just going to use the rest of the limestone I have. Wow. Leg City. Oh, boy. Creativerse servers are in fine form today. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to just use the rest of the limestone I have, see if I can't finish up some of these hallways and things. Maybe add some lights here and there. I don't know. I might even throw in some other blocks just to sort of change up the textures. But we're pretty close to being finished, really. I mean, a couple blocks here and there, but otherwise, we're pretty close to being done this side. And then it's a matter of just sort of decorating it up and whatnot. So, without further ado, I guess just this part right here is all I need to do. Awesome. I enjoy not having that much to do. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a jiffy. Thing I noticed is sometimes there's some jagged edges. There's some jagged edges in this build, and I was thinking about what to do. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean here. I was thinking about what to do exactly, because like when you're coming downstairs and stuff, sometimes this looks a bit abrupt. So I was wondering, maybe any of these blocks. How does that look? Does that really look good? I don't know. I don't know if I like that. The other thing is like slabs. Create like a staired effect. Which, the only issue I have is that it creates these lines that kind of separate it out. I don't know. I'm going to play with it a touch, but I just remembered that there's these new, well, not new anymore, but there's slabs and stairs and stuff. But yeah, so the hallway is just going to come together. Decided to mirror this entrance, so this side's going to be the museum of every block. No, it's not another museum. It's going to have every block in the game over this side. I just decided to put another entrance, but it's all coming together pretty well. This room is okay. I think it's not going to be too grand. Like, not grand at all. You're going to walk in, I think I'm just going to put some signs, you know? Bloop-de-bloop, de-bloop. Pretty plain, pretty boring, but I think it'll just be kind of a nice vibe, you know? A nice simple entrance. It's a pretty simple side. The other thing I want to do is try and figure out if there's some blocks that'll look good to like mix in. I just feel like we need like another color or something. Maybe this guy? Maybe like along the bottom we could just... I don't really like that there. But I just feel like we need something else to throw in there, you know what I mean? It just feels like maybe... just like another block. I don't know. Maybe in the roof occasionally? I don't really like that either. Maybe this isn't the block for us. It's just that there's not that many white blocks like lining up here. I mean, you got all these guys, I guess. Maybe the pedestal. Maybe. I'm going to try some things. I'm just going to experiment a touch and just try and get something that I'm pretty happy with. I think what I might do, though, is just finish this and then go back and see. Because we're getting to the point now where I can kind of fine-tune this place as opposed to just needing to build it. Which is awesome. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. The entryway is done for now. It's a placeholder. You know, it gets hard when you're trying to design a large space, and you want to keep it simple, right? But then at the same time, kind of have complexities to it. You know, I want to keep this relatively simple, but I kind of want to add detail to it. But if you start adding too much detail, then it takes forever, and it's just tricky, man. It's a tricky thing to pull off. Anyway, most of this hallway is done now, which is cool. Move on to the next thing, which is going to be this room here. Kind of want to get the measurements for it, which is going to be pretty large. I think what I'm going to do is just dig a square. I'm going to dig a square, and then I'll go dig it out another time, but I just want to get sort of... Is this the height I wanted to go with? Maybe? I just want to dig a square so we can get the general shape of it, and then I'll probably go through and actually do it another day because there's something else I want to work on later. But yeah, so give me just a minute here and get some placeholders in, all that sort of jazz. Well, 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 I said I wasn't going to, and then I did anyway. So this is going to be the size of the room. We're going to try and put every block in the game in this room. It's a ballsy thing to attempt, but you know what? I think we'll be okay. So it's a pretty good size. I ran into a little bit of I kind of forgot that this was here. So I ran into a bit of a sticky wicket, but we're okay. The pathway's kind of lined up, so we got one entering here, and then we have a bit of a room to play. So if not all the blocks fit in here, we actually have a bit of a room, bit of room. What? Oh boy, English is hard today. We have a bit of room to play with here. We can use other blocks. I was thinking maybe it might be kind of cool if we did the slopes and stairs over here, like going alongside this. I think could be really neat. Maybe. I don't really know. Also, I was contemplating doing this entire thing in siltstone, but now I'm thinking maybe it might be nice to have like another block in the flooring. I don't know. I was also thinking maybe, because like if I search the word floor, there's quite a few blocks that label as floor. So it might be an idea to have those in the floor. I don't know. It's something I'm considering. A lot of things are going into this, but most of the blocks are probably going to be in the wall, which is kind of nice. So anyway, that's what this room looks like. It's probably going to be 3 tall, maybe 4 actually. You know what? If we make it 4 tall, let's just give a little. So I think 4 tall. I want this room to really feel big. So if we put the roof here, let's get a touch more blocks here. Let's get a touch more blocks. Let's get a few more blocks, just like this, just like this. I think if we have it at that height, yeah, that feels pretty big, especially if you're in 3 tall the whole time. You think that would be big enough? Now I'm kind of like pondering if I want it 5 tall, because I feel like that would be really big. But 4 tall, because then we can also do a white border around everything. And then we have the blocks inside of that. That could look kind of nice, actually. These blocks are so cheap. So yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit more work. It's a bit of a big build, and I'm running low on blocks. But I'll probably maybe just try and get a few blocks in, see how I like it, that sort of thing. And I'll show you guys in a bit. Okay, well, I had to go get more limestone just to finish this small ring. Also more siltstone. I went with a 4 wide path around the middle. I'm still thinking we'll put blocks in the middle. I also haven't filled in the entire roof because I was thinking maybe glass or something. We have such a large space. It might be nice to have something a little different. This is the basic room. This is all going to be filled in with blocks. It's going to be just blocks on blocks on blocks. Which I think will be cool. I think it'll be a really cool vibe. Obviously, I got to put in some lights. But, I mean, it's a cool room. It's big. It's kind of nice, actually. I think it fits in well. So this room, we're going to have all the blocks. I've been going through this in my mind. This room, we're going to have all of the blocks. And all the blocks and things. And then down here, I want to do the slopes and slabs. I know I've said that a few times now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do them yet, because I'm going to it's going to be wide. So there's a 3 wide gap on each side here. So there's 3 here and 3 here. So I'm going to make the walls go like along this like height here. So we actually have kind of a lot of space on either side of the path for slopes, slabs, stairs. So that'll be cool. Not exactly sure how I'll do it, but I have faith. And I have this big room here now. But I'm a bit tired of working on this particular section of the museum at the moment. I want to move on to this section here. This is the machinery side. This is the machinery side, and as you can see, we've got some stuff. Oh, hello. Hello, leg, my old friend. I want to make it go up here. We're going to have an elevator. we're going to have an elevator, and I kind of have this idea. So I was going to make it more cave-like, but then I thought, you know what? We have this beautiful mountain with these beautiful views. What if we make it come up top here, and we have machinery rooms that are kind of like open on top of the mountain here. So, you know, we can have one that's sort of, you know, maybe on this edge right here, and we'll have a big glass wall at the back. I kind of want to make it a little bit more spectacular than just have caves and stuff. So we're going to showcase the machinery up here. It might be a little bit annoying, honestly, to to like build up here, but I think it would be so worth it to have these views and things. So yeah, up here is sort of the machinery area, and doesn't it just look great? So imagine when this is all done, we'll have sort of this large complex. It's gonna be cool. And then this side, I'm thinking I'm gonna put like a bridge across, and we're gonna put the blueprints over there, possibly. Still undecided. But anyway, that's sort of the plans right now. I want to get a elevator up here, though. I'm kind of torn if I want to do a trapdoor elevator or a fan elevator. I have a trapdoor elevator. You know what? Let's use fans because we use the trapdoor already. So maybe a fan elevator just to show off another sort of mechanic of the game. So I think fans take lumite slabs, lumite, magnetite, easy peasy. I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, I'm pretty pumped up about this. This elevator ended up working out pretty good. So we're pretty high up here. A little bit further to go, but you know, we can have staircases or whatever. Maybe a nice ice path could be kind of a cool thing to put up here. But check this out. I put a water drop on one side, you know, nice and easy. Bloop. Nice and quick and whatnot. And then this side, we've got the fans, which end up putting you a weirdly good spot. So that's really cool. I tried to light up these tunnels. The fans block the light. Whatever, not a big deal. But so yeah, that's kind of neat. Anyway, that's done. We should put a sign in the middle. Do I have a sign on me? What are the chances of that happening? Pretty low. Yeah, so we got a way to get up there now, which is kind of cool. I think I want to put like a little observation so you can see where it is there. Maybe it's better if we go outside. You can see where it is there. I kind of want to put a little observation tower or a little observation thing. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to make this out of. I've been thinking maybe switching to the bedrock texture. This guy here that we use down here. I think that might be kind of a nice texture. This guy here. You know, let's go up and try that out. Why not? Because we got the salt rock, which is matching in these rooms. So I'm going to use the salt rock, and then hopefully this works out nicely. Ooh, so close. I don't know. But we're going to have, obviously, I'm going to leave this open air. I just don't want stuff to be able to attack you. So I'm just going to jot up a little thing, and we'll see what it looks like. You know, this place is growing on me. Still kind of hate it, but it's growing on. I really like the interior. You know what I mean? I really like the interior in here, but you know what? I just got an idea. What if we can continue the roof over? Because I think that's a necessary evil. We need the roof to continue over. But then maybe we can make that a little loft so we can keep this low ceiling. I don't know what we'd put up there. You know what? I'm just going to do that real quick. Please tell me we have more. I came over here to get this elder wood. Got 25 more. Intriguing. All right, let me just try something real quick here, and then we'll move back because I want to show you guys what I did. It looks pretty good, I think. So yeah, I think that works better. So I'll finish that off another time, and then the interior, I want to keep this roof at this height. So we'll just put like a ladder up to there, and then maybe, I don't know, probably nothing up there, but yeah, I think this will work better. It actually goes in property blocks because slopes are weird. Yeah, I'm digging that. All right, let's go back to the museum. Well, why don't we check out what I've got going up here? You guys know Elderwood's involved. I went for a bit more of a different vibe from downstairs. Went with the salt rock floors again. I think those are good to continue over. I was going to go with the siltstone, but I thought, now that we're up here, we're up high, let's change some things up. So I did that. And then I put the bedrock, which is a texture I absolutely love. If you've been watching a bit, you know that. I love this bedrock texture. I think it's so nice, and I think it goes really well with this flooring. The only problem with it is I can't really use it on corners because you get the side texture. Yeah, so I actually just put this here to block the side, because if I don't have this here, you see those lines, which I do not like. So I actually just put the logs there to hide the lines, but then they actually look pretty good. I kind of like them. So I built out a bit, put some fences. I also thought it was kind of funny if I go with this kind of older vibe, you know, with the torches and the fences and stuff, because it's a funny contrast, I think, to like having, you know, it's the machinery side of the whole place, so it's just kind of like a funny thing to do it old-fashioned, and it separates it from other parts of the museum, which is also cool. You know, each side sort of had its own vibe. Each side has its own vibe, and this one's no different. Yeah, so that one's kind of got the limestone and everything. This side's just, you know. So, yeah, I'm curious to see if you guys like this kind of thing. I'm going to build it out a touch more, and I'm also not entirely sure I want to do bedrock ceiling. I'm not sold on it, but I'm going to do that. If I do that, I should probably do this. Kind of gives it a dark vibe. I want it to be pretty open area up here, though. So probably a lot of fences and stuff, like fenced off walkways or something. But yeah, so that's this. I'm just, you know what? Give me just a second to do a touch more. Alrighty. Oh man. So I've just built a little tunnel here. Now I kind of want to give this place some sort of story or variance. I might build this over a little bit to make it look like, you know, this tunnel's kind of buried or something. But essentially, the idea is that we're going to just have pathways. We'll probably make one go up here or something. Maybe we'll do some sort of cool elevators and slime blocks and, you know, that sort of stuff. Have it really fun up here and, you know, a cool area to show off the new machineries and stuff. But anywhere that we have tunnels, I'm going to go with this design. It's super simple, but I really like it, you know? It's very easy, and you get through, and then you're out. But I really want to keep it very open because I want to showcase, you know, this landscape because it's very impressive. Also, the more we can look down at this, the better I think that would be because it's just really cool. Hello, everybody. I forgot to tell you guys I was having a party. Yeah, let's go down. Oh, hello. That's the wrong one. At least with the fans, you can't really fall down the wrong one, I don't think. I haven't tried. But anyway, that's about all the time I have for today. It was a lot of, you know, a lot of building, actually. Like, I was thinking about what I've done today. A lot of building. We got this all finished up. We just got to put in some glass and stuff. Also, if you guys have an idea for a block that would fit in here, let me know. Because something to change it up would be nice. We got this room done, which I really like. We got to put lights and stuff in. Not done. We built the outline of it, so I have to fill this in at some point, which will be cool. There's a few more things to sort out, but we're getting close to being done this this side of the museum, which is pretty exciting because it's a pretty big one. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed. It helps the channel, all that jazz. And subscribe for more Creativerse and stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.